give us your opening thoughts, then we'll open up for questions.
Well, let me begin by saying we went into this game, I think, having a really good understanding of what it was going to be like. They're a really well-coached team. They make you work on both ends. They have a really deliberate pace, and you know, I didn't say this to the guys, but I felt, you know, my thought was it's going to be a little bit like going to the dentist. It's going to be who can grind out a win, because that's how they play. That's how they've been effective playing. So I think they're going to, as I told Chris, I said I think they're going to cause a lot of people a lot of problems moving forward. So we certainly wish them well. I could not be more proud of just our guys' grittiness today. They did what we asked them to do, and that is really fight them every possession, take quality shots. We obviously got to do some things better. We got to make free throws. But we were tested in the half court more than any game we've been tested, just in our ball screen defense and their ability to spread you out. And it was great for us. It was great. It was a great opportunity for us to really learn some things, and I just couldn't be prouder. I felt like there was going to be an opening maybe in each half where we could bust through the door and make it either a tie game, go up 2 or 3, and we did that late in the half, and we were able to do that really late in both halves. So, you know, just proud of our guys.
Coach, how much of your game plan is to attack inside as opposed to taking on what's outside and do what you did in the paint, which was outscoring and get to the foul line?
You know, we did not. We always talk about a certain number of paint touches that we want to get in games. Olaf is a load, and he's hard to score over. We did feel like if we could move them, we could drive them. But it's really kind of, I think our guys just kind of took what was there, and they were defending the three-point line well. We didn't get a ton of clean looks. I think the 1-3 we made, Rose made a heck of a play on the offensive rebound and kicked it out. We talked about what a great opportunity that is to get open threes. But it's just kind of how the game went. We talk about getting paint touches, but you know, if you said to me before, hey, you're only going to shoot 5 threes, I probably would have been a little bit surprised, because we typically shoot quite a few more than that.
You know, was Kellen a little more aggressive taking the ball in the basket tonight, would you feel like, Chris, especially at crucial times?
Yeah, and he needs to be.
I know you've talked about that.
Yeah. I don't know how many times you did the free throw line. 6 times, and I was on him about holding the ball there late. He knows that. We had a little one-on-one. We had a nice moment there late. But yeah, I wanted him to get to the free throw line. He did that, and he drove it. I just think people press up on him. Gives him an opportunity to get to the foul line. And I did think he got. I just think he played through some physicality there, which was good.
And you mentioned, you know, kind of taking what they gave you a little bit, and I was kind of wondering too with 3-pointers. Was this a game that maybe the lesson you take for it is sometimes the game plan doesn't go how you expect it, just take what's there and run with it?
I think the not shooting as many threes as we thought that's exactly the case. Now, it kind of went, and we were laughing about this afterwards because I kept telling, it kind of went like we thought. We thought it was going to be a relatively low possession game, and we thought it was going to be one where if you could break through at some point. But it requires patience on both ends. How many threes did they make late in the clock, or as the shot clock was going off? Those can be backbreakers for teams that aren't real tough, and I think our guys just stayed with it. I think they maybe hit 2 or 3 that were in the air as the shot clock was going off. And my man here to the left, that drives him nuts. And I just thought our guys just stayed with it and kind of kept it up.
Roosevelt, in regards to getting inside and what we kind of discussed here, what did you see on the floor that you were able to do a little better tonight than usual, getting into the paint, driving, attacking that way?
Yeah, the coach he was telling us how he was hitting us, so we tried to get a whole off and a lot of ball screens, and I was playing off that. If I could drive it, I would drive it. I would kick it to Kellen, I kick it to Kellen. So I would just kind of take what they were giving me. They would kind of plug in, the big man was just showing, or sometimes I would throw it back to Cam. So I was basically just playing what the defense gave me.
Coach, you were up by just 3 points with about 3 minutes to go, and the team responded pretty well. What does that say about this team's boys?
I think they showed great poise. It's a good word because it's one we talked about. Normally you talk about poise on the road. I think against teams like this, you have to show great poise at home because the crowd our crowd was phenomenal tonight. I give them a lot of credit. They really gave us a really nice lift. And sometimes you can get a little tight at home. Our guys didn't get tight. They played with great poise and made the necessary plays down the stretch. It was a great opportunity. You know, we got a quick turnaround here. You wish you could enjoy it a little bit longer, but it was really good.
Along those lines, Chris, it kind of jumped out at me. Northwestern, you know, they were there the whole game. They never took the lead. That gets a poise factor a little bit. Maybe
I think so. Yeah, Michael. I think they cut it maybe to 1 or 2 or I can't remember exactly what it was there. But yeah, we kind of had. I don't know if I ever felt like we had real control of it. But when they made that run, which we knew they would, we were able to just do what we do and execute. I thought our execution today, particularly out of timeouts, was a good thing. Guys were on point. Did what we asked them to do.
Rose, I saw you get dinged there at the end of the game by Ola, and you kind of ran into a screen. Any lingering pain from that, or just?
Oh no, it's just somebody didn't call out the screen. I got popped on it. I'm right now.
Okay.
Kellen, you responded pretty well down the stretch there. What was your mindset with the team only up by 2-3 points and down only a couple minutes ago? What was your mindset there?
Coach Holtmann's given me a green light to be really aggressive, and I'm trying to do that because I feel like I can contribute to the team that way towards the end of the game. So I try to be a little bit more aggressive early.
Coach, it really seemed like Tyler Weidman gave you guys a really good lift off the bench. How great is it to have a guy that comes in and gives that kind of energy?
He was great today. I would send a warning to all those who were in the first row as he was going for the loose ball. Run for cover if he's coming your way, because he is a low. That was kind of Tyler today. You know, that loose ball that he got there. I mean, that was a 100. I mean, he was all out for that. He's got great hands. He just brings a physicality to us that's really important. Finished a couple plays. He's made his free throws, didn't make them today. We have to continue to work on that. But great lift. We need more from our bench. I need to do a better job at getting those guys minutes. But he was a huge lift today.
Did you work him out this morning again before the game as well, or?
As a matter of fact, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, matter of fact, we did. He got to work out with Emerson.
Coach, what do you think of the weak freshman?
He's a really good player. He's a good player. They got, I don't know which numbers are like, but made some big shots. We're aware of him. He's a top 100 player. They've got good young players. I think they're going to be a good team, really good team looking forward. I think they're going to be really difficult for people to play. I really do. So that's why I think we feel good about this effort today.
Chris, you guys have had a couple of close victories now. Obviously, a couple last week down in Bahamas and against tonight. Can you talk about what that kind of brings to the team to be battle tested early?
Well, I think it's great for us because we really need that. We've probably had more games that we've had a lead, a significant lead, than this one today. You need experience going through that, being able to play in 1 or 2 possession type games where every possession matters. I told our guys in a couple of media timeouts, I said, if you don't love this game, you don't love playing. This is like a league game. These guys are shaking their head like this was like Providence. This was like playing a league game. It had that kind of feel to us. So to kind of have that experience, I think, is a real good thing for our guys.
Coach, going back to the physicality and the hustle, Barlow dove for a loose ball there towards the end of the game and got a rousing ovation from the crowd. And of course, you had the Fox Sports commercial spot yesterday. What does that mean to your team to have somebody who's willing to lay it all out there on the line like that?
He's a senior. He hates to lose. Seniors hate to lose. That's who he is. He is. These guys, they're amazing kids. They are terrific competitors. So he's a terrific competitor.
Anything else for Coach or the players? Thank you, guys.
Before we go, I want to say we've adopted a player here, Parker Adams, right here. Parker's fighting the fight here. He's going through some difficulty. Going to go back in the hospital here. We're pulling for him. Sang the fight song with us today, right, Parker? Led it.
Yeah.
So we're pulling for him, and can't wait to get it back to the ankle. So, thank you.